estate. It's a good market actually, and I see that our speakers are already with us. I'm very pleased to present Liucija Ruseckaja, CEO and co-founder of Amberstar Real Estate, and Dasha Lytvynets, PR manager of Amberstar Real Estate. Just a few words from myself that Portugal, to our Indian audience today, that Portugal is one of the most interesting and growing market of real estate. Real estate in Portugal was always in high demand, in good shape, while other countries were facing up and downs. Portugal was growing even in crisis. I'm sure our speakers today will tell you more. So Liucija and Dasha, this virtual stage is yours for the next 30 minutes. To our attendees today, I will ask to put your questions in the chat, and we will address those questions to our speakers at the end of their speech. So please go on with your presentation.
Hello, everybody. We are glad to be here. We will explain for you everything what you want to
Don't
know
hear
about
the sound.
in Portugal. In Golden Visa, and all rules will explain in our presentation. Please, Dasha.
So, hello everyone. We are going to start. Well, as you know, Golden Visa is the program for investors. If you invest in Portugal, you get the residence permit, and it's a very special one. You don't need actually to live here permanently. So I briefly explain which kind of investments we have. It's the real estate investment, direct investment, business investment, and investments in science and culture. And from July 1st, 2021, we are going to have new rules. So the prices of the Golden Visa and for investments are going to change. Till that time, we have the old rules. So have this in mind, because the deadline for Golden Visa program is when you apply for Golden Visa and have all the documents in the services for immigration. Then it means that your process is starting for Golden Visa. So if you do this till June 30, 2021, it's okay. From July 1st, the new rules apply. So direct investment is 1 million deposit on one's Portuguese bank account when you open it here in Portugal. The second option is the investment of 350,000 euros in venture funds that usually give the profit of 3 to 5%. By the new rules, from July 1st, you have to deposit minimum of 1,500,000 euros, 5,000 euros more, or 500,000 euros in venture funds. Business investment is when you found a new business, a new company in Portugal, and create 10 job positions and keep them for 5 years. And the second option is if you don't want to found a new company, you can invest in the existing company in Portugal, the minimum of 350,000 euros. And the company undertakes creation of 5 job positions to keep them for next 3 years. By new rules, well, the foundation of the company is maintained, but the option for investment in the existing company rises till.
Liucija, Dasha, do you hear me? We have some issues with the sound. I want to check. Do you have a link to this conference opened? If it is, please close, because we have some issues with the sound. So it's like a huge echo is on air.
Okay.
So please close this online conference as a viewer, as an attendee, and just open the link for speakers, only that link. And if you can make a sound a bit lower, just to correct your sound, to decrease the volume of your sound.
So
Try to
which
say
link
something.
do I have to close? Which link?
So there should be only one link for speakers.
Yes. So I close this one.
Okay, I think we have some technical issues, and we will wait for Dasha and Liucija to check the sound. I think it is okay now. Let us. Okay, Liucija and Dasha, please say something so we can check.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, we do hear you. I think now it's better, right?
Now it's better? Okay. Okay, all
Yes,
right.
please go on. Sorry for these technical issues.
Okay. So from July 1st, the minimum investment in the company in Portugal is 500,000 euros. And then investment into the science and cultural heritage is from 250,000 euros in culture and 350,000 euros minimum in science, in scientific research. From July 1st, it's gonna be 500,000 euros in scientific research and 350,000 euros in culture. And obviously, the most reliable and profitable way to invest is the real estate investment. The first option is 500,000 euros in any kind of property. It can be the land, the hotel, the residence, the apartments, anything you want, and in any location. But if you are going to choose the location of with the low population density or with GDP per capita of less of 75% of national average, then the price of the investment has the discount of 20%, and it's going to be 400,000 euros minimum. And the second option is if the investment is made in the property which is located in rehabilitation areas or is more than 30 years old, then, for example, in Porto and Lisbon, in the city centers, then the investment is 350,000 minimum. If this rehabilitation area or the property of more than 30 years is located in the low population density areas, then the price is getting the discount of 30%. It's going to be 280,000 euros minimum. By new rules, from July 1st in 2021, the minimum investment in real estate, which was 500,000 euros, is gonna be 1 million euros. In real estate located in the low population density, which was equal to 400,000 euros minimum, it's gonna be 500,000 euros from July. Investment in real estate in rehabilitation areas, which is now till July 350,000 euros, gonna be 500,000 euros. And the rehabilitation areas in the low population density areas is gonna be 350,000 euros. So you can see the differences more or less which are going to be made. And a new parameter of investment in real estate will be the real estate located anywhere except Porto and Lisbon and outside of rehabilitation areas. These properties will need an investment of 750,000 euros minimum. Also, another change is that from July 1st, Portuguese coast is taken off the low population density area. Till then it is the low population density. So you can invest in rehabilitation areas 280,000 euros and 400,000 euros in areas which are not rehabilitation, any kind of property in Portuguese coast. And Madeira and Azores Islands are added into this group of the low population density areas. But it's all from July 1st. You can see here the example of the map. With white painted the districts that are for 1 million or 500,000 euros investment. And with blue is painted the low population density areas. Well, now we are going to talk a little bit about the advantages of Golden Visa in Portugal. Obviously, it's fast residence permit acquisition. In 8-9 months, you can get your residence permit. The mandatory stay in Portugal for Golden Visa residents is only 14 days for each 2-year residence permit.
Sorry, because yes, residence permit you will get 3 times per 2 years. 2 years, 2 years, and more 2 years.
Yes, and after 5 years, after receiving the first residence permit, you have the right to apply for citizenship in Portugal or for permanent residence. Portugal is actually the only European country where with such low investments you can apply for citizenship practically without living here. And the only thing for citizenship, you have to make an exam, which is very easy, and it's absolutely possible to make it online, which is quite comfortable to make right now. The second citizenship in Portugal is allowed. So if your country permits to have 2 citizenships, it is absolutely legal here. No problem with that. And you can apply for citizenship and for a residence permit for all family members. It is possible to study here with Golden Visa, to have the state health insurance, have official work, lead their own business in Portugal. So you have all those advantages and privileges that Portuguese residents that live in here have. And obviously the open circulation in Schengen area with the residence permit. It is possible to invest here in Portugal as a person, as yourself, or as a company. You can also buy 1, 2, or more properties in order to achieve that minimum amount foreseen by the program of Golden Visa, depending on the region, obviously. And you can rent your property right after the purchase. You don't have to wait a few years until you get this right. It's absolutely allowed here, and you don't have to lose your money, lose your time. And obviously, after 5 years, if you apply for citizenship in Portugal, you get a citizenship or permanent residence, you have a possibility to sell the property or offer it do it with this anything you want. You don't have to keep it. You only have to keep it during your residence permits, the temporary ones, which are golden visa. And obviously, it's very easy to apply for a golden visa and make the investment remotely. We do it remotely with our clients from different countries for how many years? 5. For 5 years. Since August the last year, 2020, we closed 12 golden visa. 11 from these 12 golden visas were done remotely. Only one person wanted to come to choose the property physically. So it is possible. There's no problem with us, and we work with nice companies, good companies, with advocates. So there's no problem. We keeping informed about all the news about golden visa, all the documents we need. So everything we can prepare remotely with no problems. Well, some general information about Portugal. It has the grade level of education, which is valid in any European country. So if you want your children to have their studies here, it's possible and it's valid everywhere. Good quality of life, state health insurance, nice climate, low criminality. Actually, Portugal is on the 3rd place of the safest countries in the world, and it has attractive taxation system if you want to open your business, for example, and even non-residents can apply for a mortgage in Portuguese banks up to 70% of the total price of the property, for example. Protection of the property rights regardless of citizenship, it's yours and there's no question of it. And tax incentives for retirement age if you want to stay here and live here. Now we are going to talk a little bit about our projects that we have here. This project is the building on Gonçalo Cristóvão Street in Porto, in the city center. So it is in the rehabilitation area where the minimum amount of investment is 350,000 euros till 1 of July. Till 1 of July, yes, that's very important to mention. The construction is planned to start in January, so it's already started in 2021 till September 2022. You can see here some renders that are examples about of how it's gonna be in the future, and like meters from the metro station Trindade, which is the most central metro station. Materials are used for walls and floors. Then another building project on Firmeza Street with 5 apartments. You can see here it's an old building which was recently renovated, new material with, you can see here, it became a 5 apartment building with very nice looks. It's actually already done. Yes, it's T1 and 2 T2 apartments. Yes, one of them is duplex, and it's in the center of Porto. So also for golden visa of 350,000 euros till July. Another residential complex with a lounge terrace on the roof is the apartment building. Also for visa 350,000 euros. It's not located in the city center. It's located by the sea, in a little bit outside of the city center. So it's in a very calm region. And on the roof, you can see here we have the pool, the lounge terraces where you can make any events with your friends. Apartments are pretty spacious, very nicely constructed, and the nice materials, very how to say, noble materials are used for these apartments. They're between T0s and T3s. Another one is the guest house. It is the actual house, the old house in Porto rehabilitation area. It was renovated, obviously, and can be used as a guest house. Now the price is 1,175,000 euros. And for this kind of project, I told you, you can have the mortgage from the Portuguese bank, even being non-resident. So you pay the amount, the minimum amount seen by the program of Golden Visa, and for the rest of the amount you can ask the mortgage in the bank. So it's a kind of a very traditional interior, also made of. It's a homey and cozy environment. The option that we have for these guests, for example, is possibility of making 3 golden visas by investment made by 3 persons. In case of you, if you want to invest the whole amount at once, or as I told you before, 1 or 2 golden visa, and for the rest of the amount is the up to 70% Portuguese banks. The mortgage rate here in Portugal is from 1.5% to 2%. Another type is the commercial, is the hotel spa in Algarve, in Lagos, which suits from 190,000 euros to 239,000 euros. They actually have a very nice profit, yearly profit. They promise from 7 to 10% of yearly income for owners of these suites. And also you can stay there up to 2 weeks per year for free. So for this kind of property, you can invest the minimum of 280,000 euros or 400,000 euros. So it's a very famous beach. Another type of investment is in Lisbon. It's the project in Lisbon of residences, luxury ones, that you can also rent, because it's like a hotel, but it's a hotel of apartments. In the city center, you can see over there the River Tejo and the bridge, 25th of April. The lounge on the roof, the pool, the garden. So you are staying in the city center, but at the same time you have this paradise garden inside. The project is being built, and it's gonna be finished this year on the 2nd semester. They give you the profit of 3% yearly income. Well, you can see that in our database we have all kind of properties, the residences for renting, commercial hotels, spa, lands, apartments, vineyards. So anything which is the most suitable for you, we can make you a consultation and give you the answer what is the most profitable and the nicest way to invest here in Portugal in your case. And obviously Amberstar, our company, helps you with residence permit in Portugal, with golden visa, with bank mortgage. For the more information, for more options, you can see our website www.amberstar.pt. And our contacts are on the screen. So anytime you can contact us by email or by WhatsApp number, which is in the middle. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much, Liucija. Thank you so much, Dasha, for this interesting presentation, a lot of information. And we have some questions. The first one is, if you invest in real estate having historic value, are there any restrictions regarding renovation works? It is part of the nation's cultural heritage, but it can be in a very bad condition.
Well, the renovation works are usually included in the investment. Obviously, depend on. Sorry, I had to put it higher, the sound, because it's making too much echo. Can you hear us?
Please go on. Yes, I do hear you.
Well, the renovation works usually are included in the price of the investment. For example, the visa for 350,000 euros. You don't have to add anything extra in this investment for renovation works. It can be included in this investment.
The client will have two contracts. One contract for buying the property and another contract for these works. So the client will have do nothing.
Yeah. If the client wants actually the old property which was not renovated yet, then yes, obviously he has to make the list of things he has to do and the price for these works. But if the client is investing, for example, in Firmeza building, you can see here Firmeza street building, which is already renovated, then we make this process that Liucija just said. Two contracts, one for renovation works, one for the property price. And both of these have to form around 350,000 euros.
Thank you so much. The second question is, can the use of building be changed after the acquisition, like an old factory be redeveloped into a multi-purpose center?
Can you repeat, please?
After the acquisition, like an old factory be redeveloped into a multi-purpose center?
Well, the old factory can be redeveloped for in the commercial property. Is this the question?
Like the purpose of the using the building can, for example, I see we have some problems with the sound. Maybe it will be easier if you will open the chat and read that question yourself.
Let me see.
Yes, I'm chatting.
Yes. Chat. Here. Can the use of the building be changed after the acquisition? Yes. Yes, absolutely. You can buy the old property, which was not renovated yet, for making anything you want with this. You can renovate it. You can make of it the hotel, the restaurant, any kind of space you want.
Like example, we have one old fabric that is possible to make a hotel or maybe residence building. It's situated in very beautiful area near Douro River. So yes, it is possible.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you so much. So I want to thank you for an interesting presentation and a lot of insight And I want to add that Portugal is a very good market to invest in real estate, so I definitely recommend all our attendees to pay attention to this market. And I would like to draw your attention that we have full contacts of Ambers on the screen. So shall you have any further question, or you would like to request a selection of properties on your specific request, please feel free to contact ladies and they will be happy to answer your questions. So Liucija and Dasha, thank you so much. I wish you a nice day in sunny Portugal, and we are now moving to our next destination. So I will ask my team to check. Thank you.